every country in the world can secure their borders. We are the strongest country in the world. I mean, if America can't secure their borders, who can? And I will note, Terry, that I think it's just amazing that the Mexican government, along with President Calderon and the bordering governors that interact with us, they don't want our borders secured. I mean, they've made it very, very clear. But they're building a fence on the southern portion of Mexico to keep the Guatemalans out.
Why do you believe that President Calderon does not want the U.S.-Mexico border secure?
I believe that he believes that he is helping out the federal administration, and they are looking at it in a political mode to bring in newly registered illegal immigrants to register to vote.
You think that President Calderon of Mexico wants to import people to the United States?
I do.
Who will vote in U.S. elections?
Yes, and he wants those dollars that they are raising here in Arizona and in all America being sent back to Mexico to push up his economy.
Do you think he wants them to vote in U.S. elections after they've gotten amnesty and become citizens of the United States, or as illegal aliens?
I didn't understand your question.
Well, you say that President Calderon of Mexico would like to import citizens of his country to the United States,
right,
so that they can vote in U.S. elections.
Right.
Do you think he wants them to vote in U.S. elections after they've been given amnesty and become citizens of the United States, or while they are still illegal aliens?
Probably both.
You were Secretary of State of Arizona. You were responsible for the elections in your state, were you not?
And we clamped down big time. We clamped down big time. We were fighting an organization called Acorn. We had complaints filed all the time. And it's an unfortunate situation that we had to live with, but finally everybody in America got control of that issue. But the bottom line is they want people registered. They want to influence the politics in America. We want our borders secured. We're tired of it. We can't sustain it. We can't sustain it with the dollars for their education. We can't sustain it for their dollars in health care. We can't sustain it for their incarceration. And the federal government is not doing their job.
Governor Brewer, I recently interviewed Sheriff Larry Deaver of Cochise County, and I asked him what sort of confidence he had that in the remainder of his term, before his initial term, the term he's been elected to expires in January 2013, that President Obama would actually secure the U.S.-Mexico border. And Sheriff Deaver said he had no confidence in that. He didn't believe it would happen. Do you believe that President Obama will, in fact, secure the U.S.-Mexico border in the remainder of his term?
I am very doubtful of that.
Do you think he wants to?
That doesn't mean we're going to stop.
Do you think he wants to do it?
No.
You do not believe he wants to secure the border?
No, I don't believe that he does want to stop.
Why do you think he wants to leave the border open?
For all the reasons we just previously discussed. I mean, it's a political situation, whereas they want that voting bloc, certainly and foremost, I mean, it's been videotaped in regards to the unions, that they would be able to get these people to become voters. And certainly out of the 12 million illegals that are here in regards to amnesty, that would really bolster their voting records, their voters.
You think President Obama would like to amnesty the illegal aliens in the United States today because, for one thing, he believes they would become liberal voters and support candidates and politicians who would advance his views of what America should be?
I do.
And you believe he'd like to continue the flow of illegal aliens into the United States for, among other reasons, to increase the potential voting bloc of people who would support his agenda?
I do.